Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here and welcome back to yet another new career mode squad update video. Today we've got so much to bring to you in this new April update that has come to FIFA 19 and career mode. We've got newly added high potential wonder kids to let you know about, some newly added players into the game, players that have even had their potentials boosted in the last squad update to new potentials. So there's that to show you. And also this week in an actual FIFA 19 patch update, there are new star heads in the game. So new 3D scans of players are in the game, and we will show you that today in this video. So if you do go ahead and enjoy it, please make sure to smack the like button on the video, subscribe for some more FIFA 19 career mode updates, hit the bell so you never miss a video, all that good stuff. If you want to get down with all the information coming out of every squad update and update on FIFA 19 and any FIFA to come, make sure to show your support down below in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. Enough messing around, we've got a lot to get through today, so let's get straight into it. And the only way to attain these new players, these new upgraded potentials, and the new game face scans, you need to download the latest squad update in FIFA 19, start a new career mode, and the new Wonder Kids and potential boosts will be available to you, as well as downloading the new FIFA 19 patch that will drop on consoles by the time this video comes out to gain access to the new star heads that have been added into FIFA 19. That is just a little note before getting into this video. You need to do those things to have access to these players and new updates. Alright guys, we're going to start off with a few hidden gems, a few wonder kids to keep your eye on that have been added into the game, a few underground wonder kids, and we're going to start off with some new English talent added into the game. It's going to be a Portsmouth Wonder Kid. It's going to be Hajai Manoga. The 52 rated right back from Portsmouth is only 16 years of age and has recently been added into FIFA 19 career mode. 6'1", he's got medium work rates, 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's got 71 sprint speed, which is pretty decent for him, 70 acceleration, 61 agility. I know you must be wondering, why are you showing me this 52 rated player? Well, he's got some incredible growth on him. He's got 76 potential, so he can grow up to 24 overalls and would be a bargain pickup for a Road to Glory side and would be well within budget. He's only worth 90k. You won't be able to pick him up straight away, but he won't be growing that much in the first few seasons anyway, so it'll be around, not even, it's less than $500,000, less than 300k pretty much you're going to spend on this guy. Manoga, definitely one to look out for, 24 plus growth on him. So yeah guys, let me know if you pick him up or if you get him in any of your career mode saves. But we're going to move on to our first Scottish wonder kid on the list. He plays for Motherwell. He's a right winger, left winger / right mid, 17 years of age. It is going to be Jamie Semple. The 54 rated winger has got 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and is 6 foot tall. He's got high work rates, which is always good to see on a winger. Medium defensive. He's actually got a trait on him. He's actually a speed dribbler, which is always good to see in a young wonder kid. 17 years old, of course, so he's already making himself a reputation here in the Scottish League. He's got 78 acceleration, 75 sprint speed, 65 balance, which is pretty decent, 75 shot power, which is actually quite surprising for him, the 17-year-old Scottish man. Yet again, another huge grower. He's got 80 potential on him, so you could get him up to 20 plus 26 growth on Jamie Semple. Yet another huge grower, yet another hidden gem that has recently been added into FIFA 19. The Wonder Kids do not stop, and he's only worth 130k. So, and you can pick him up straight away. Look at that. You're literally spending little to nothing on him. Perfect for a Road to Glory pickup. And yeah, you'll be seeing crazy growth on him, plus 26, which will be absolutely insane. So Jamie Semple, yet another huge wonder kid to pick up, yet another newly added wonder kid as we move on to our second English wonder kid on the list. Going to be a 17-year-old this time. He plays for Aston Villa in the Championship. Yet another one to look out for. He might develop in the next few seasons, in the next few FIFAs. And yet again, it's going to be another huge grower. It is going to be plus 23 for Ramsey. He's got a 77 potential. And I know they haven't got the highest of potentials, but I'm going to show you guys because they're good for Road to Glories. They're cheap. They're easy to pick up. And yet again, he's another huge grower that has recently been added into the game. Plus 23 for Jacob Ramsey. You could get him at. He's 5'11". He's got high attack and work rate. The cam / left winger, low defensive, which is good to see. He'll be up and attacking for you in the final third. Weak foot, 3 stars. Pretty balanced stats for a 54 rated player. Not much you can expect, but yeah, yet again, you can pick him up in the first transfer window. 130k for Jacob Ramsey. That is cheap as you like. Perfect for a road to glory, and surely he'll be developing in the next few seasons, and you'll be seeing him in FIFAs for long to come. But we move on to our third Englishman. It is going to be Arvin Appiah. Yet another attacking player. He's going to be a right winger / striker. 17 years of age. The Englishman is 59 overall. However, he's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's left-footed, 5'8", medium work rates. And yet again, like Semple, he's got a technical dribbler trait on him. Arvin Appiah, yet another huge grower, as you're going to see a plus 22 growth on Arvin Appiah. So over 20 growth for Arvin Appiah. He's 59 overall now. His potential is 81. So yet another high potential Englishman. This time we're cracking the 80 potentials. So it's going to be absolutely massive. Arvin Appiah, this time you can't pick him up in the first transfer window. You're going to have to wait a bit, maybe 1 or 2 transfer windows, but he's only worth 300k. Plays for Nottingham Forest in the Championship, and looks like yet another bright, decent young English talent. 81 potential for Arvin Appiah, recently added into FIFA 19 career mode. Definitely one you should all pick up, as we're going to move on to Leandro Cardoso, the Portuguese striker. He's 19 years of age, playing for Maritimo. He's 63 overall. He's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 5'11", medium work rate. He's got pretty decent stats on him. He's got 72 acceleration, 71 sprint speed, a few yellows in both the technical and physicals, but yet again is our first player not to grow plus 20 in his overalls for potential. He's got an 80 potential, so he's only growing plus 17, but he's still a very decent newly added Wonder Kid into FIFA 19. He's got some decent stats on him, and yet another Portuguese Wonder Kid that we've seen week in, week out being added into every squad update. It's literally insane. The new Portuguese Wonder Kids coming through is very decent. Leandro Cardoso is only worth 700k. Yet again, under a million. I know it doesn't compare to the other ones we've covered so far, but 700k is still cheap. You can't pick him up yet in the first transfer window, but Leandro Cardoso, definitely a new Wonder Kid you should all be looking into picking up. As we move on to Sasha Bowie, the first Frenchman on this list. Going to be yet another right back, and similar to Cardoso, he's going to have 80 potential plus 17 growth you're going to see on the French right back. He's 17 years of age, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, got a high attack and work rate, medium defensive, so he's going to be one of those right backs who bomb up and down the wings for you. He's got some decent stats on him, like 71 balance, a few yellows here and there in the physicals and technicals, so a bit of a balanced player. Obviously, he's going to need some training. Literally worth 575k. Obviously, you can't pick him up in the first transfer window. You'll have to wait a bit, but still, it'll be under a million spending on Sasha Bowie, another decent Wonder Kid being added into FIFA 19 career mode in the latest squad update. And the French Wonder Kids just keep on coming, as we can say the same about the Italian Wonder Kids. Is a brand new Wonder Kid being added into FIFA 19 career mode via the squad update. It is going to be Atlanta's own Roberto Piccoli. The 17-year-old Italian striker has just been added into the latest squad update. 4 overall, 17 years of age. He's got 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, is 6 foot tall, has got medium work rates, and has one of the highest potentials on this entire list. Roberto Piccoli has an 84 potential, which is absolutely massive for this Italian, because that's a plus 20 growth on him. You're going to see massive growth on the 17-year-old as we get into his stats. He's got some well-balanced ones. 64 stamina for a 17-year-old is pretty good. He's got good strength on him, decent jumping as well. Attack positioning is alright, and he's got some decent yellow stats in there, like finishing and heading accuracy. So a bit of a target man, Roberto Piccoli, playing for Atalanta, obviously, probably in their youth setup. And yet again, is another Wonder Kid that is worth less than 1 million. He's worth 800k. You can't pick him up straight away, but you're going to have to wait a bit. But still, Roberto Piccoli will be around the 1 million range, I assume. And yet again, like we've seen in the past few weeks, Italian and Portuguese Wonder Kids, and as well English, I guess, all being added into recent weeks, especially in 2019. They have not stopped. Italian and Portuguese Wonder Kids have been a plenty this season. As we move on to our first Senegalese Wonder Kid that has been added into the game. In the recent squad update, we haven't really had many African or even Senegalese players being added into recent squad updates, but this one is a exception. We have Zordine Thior. I have no idea how to pronounce that, probably butchered it. the Real Sociedad winger is 21 years of age, a bit older than the average age on this list. He's 64 overall, has got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, he's 5'7", plays at right wing, he's got medium attacking work rate and low defensive work rate. He's a right-footed player. He's got 72 athleticism, which is a pretty decent stat to have. His physicals are absolutely exceptional for a 64 rated 21-year-old winger. 80 acceleration, 80 sprint speed, 79 agility, 85 balance is his standout there. 77 stamina, which is beautiful to see on a Wonder Kid in career mode. As we move on to his technicals, do need a bit of work here and there, but still some decent yellow ones. But his physicals are where main attributes lie, which is insane to see. Zordin Thior has a plus 16 growth. He has an 80 potential on him, the Real Sociedad winger, and he's valued at 875k. You can't pick him up straight away, but his release clause is 2.4 million, so yet again cheap as chips. He's probably one of the most expensive players on this list. As we move on from the newly added Wonder Kids into some Wonder Kids who've had their potential boosted, as we move on to the new French centre back / CDM for Barcelona, it is going to be Jean-Claire Todibo. Recently moved from Toulouse, I believe, and is 67 overall, has had his potential boosted from an 80 overall to an 83 overall. So plus 16 overall growth you'll see on Todibo now. The Barcelona Wonder Kid has been upgraded in terms of potential. Looks pretty decent actually. I haven't yet picked him up on FIFA 19 career mode, but definitely looks like a decent Wonder Kid to pick up. And Todibo is valued at 1.2 million. He's got a 3.2 million pound release clause, so that is easily a cheap signing to make there. Move on to yet another player had their potential boosted. Is going to be Matias Rojas, the Paraguayan midfielder. The Paraguayan Wonder Kid has had his potential boosted from 80 to 83, so a plus 6 growth was there, but now it is plus 9. You can now get Rojas for 12.7 million in terms of release clause, but he's worth 7.5 million from Defensa y Justica. I have no idea where that team is, but yeah, he's from there. The Paraguayan is probably one of the most expensive Wonder Kids on this list, but I guess it is worth it in the end after his plus 3 potential boost now to an 83 potential. As we move on now, we've moved on from the new Wonder Kids, we've moved on from boosted potential. Now we're going to move on to some new star heads that have been added into the game. Pretty much all Bayern Munich players. We're going to go from Kingsley Coman all the way to Manuel Neuer and the likes, but we're going to start off with Kingsley Coman. I'm going to show his face right here in FIFA 19 career mode. I'm going to put a photo of his new star head that has been added into the game. By the time this video is out, the new FIFA 19 patch update will be out, and you will have these new star heads in your career modes, in your new career mode saves as well. We move on to Xavi Martinez, who was long overdue a updated star head, as that was one from like FIFA 13, FIFA 14. And as we move on to the German Serge Gnabry, who has had his face updated in the game. He didn't really need one, but yeah, it's just a great improvement to him already. As we move on to probably one of the most important ones, Nicolas Soler. Of course, he didn't have a face in the game whatsoever, but now if you download the latest patch, the new career mode save, Nicolas Soler has a 3D face scan. No more generic face for the German centre back Nicolas Soler. Thomas Muller, yet another one who didn't really need an update, but yeah, it's always good to have an update for him. Thomas Muller is there with his new face, as well as we move on to the German right back Wonder Kid, Joshua Kimmich. There is his new face, looking very, very sharp, as well as Thiago Alcantara. Yet another one who kind of needed it, had an old face from a few FIFAs ago, but yeah. Move on to Manuel Neuer, another one who's had that face scan for a while. He's been updated, but the one that probably needed it the most was Robert Lewandowski. I mean, that face is from FIFA 14 and has been the same ever since. And now we have a brand new improved Robert Lewandowski. The Polish man has been killing it in my Bayern Super League career mode. Guys, if you haven't checked that series out on the channel, check it out on the channel. It's absolutely crazy. Get to use these new face scans in the series, which is also good to see. Robert Lewandowski with his new and improved face looking pretty sharp in the game. And guys, that is going to be it for today's FIFA 19 squad update / FIFA 19 patch update. That's all I'm bringing you. The new Wonder Kids, newly added players, some upgraded potentials, and of course some new star heads in the game, guys. If you did go on and enjoy the video, if it helped you out in any way, please make sure to smack a like on the video. Subscribe for some more FIFA 19 career mode content on the channel coming at you on a regular basis. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. Turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Show your support in the comments. I've been BCHD. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the very next video.